In the quiet countryside of Ravenwood, there stood an imposing mansion known as Ravenwood Manor. Once a grand estate, its opulence had faded with time, leaving behind an air of mystery and dread. The townsfolk whispered of its dark past, but few dared to speak of it openly. When the Carter family moved into the manor, they were drawn by its majestic architecture and the promise of a fresh start. Daniel Carter, a successful architect, his wife Evelyn, and their teenage daughter, Sophie, were eager to restore the house to its former glory. What they didn't anticipate was the malevolent force lurking within its walls. The first sign of trouble came when they began renovations. As they cleared out dust-covered furniture and peeling wallpaper, Evelyn found a hidden room behind a bookcase in the library. Inside, the room was filled with old, leather-bound books, dusty portraits, and a large, ornate mirror with an intricate frame. The mirror was covered in a dark, heavy cloth. Despite a sense of unease, Evelyn decided to keep it, believing it added character to the manor. That night, the house began to come alive. Sophie, struggling to sleep, heard whispers in the dark. The whispers seemed to come from the walls themselves, growing louder and more insistent. Shadows danced in the corners of her room, and a cold, unsettling breeze blew through, despite the windows being shut. Evelyn's nightmares were even more disturbing. She dreamed of a woman in a tattered gown, wandering the manor's halls, her face obscured by a shadow. The woman's cries for help were filled with anguish and desperation. Evelyn woke up each night drenched in sweat, the dreams feeling alarmingly real. Daniel, initially dismissive of the strange occurrences, grew increasingly concerned when the noises started disrupting his work. The creaking floorboards and sudden, unexplained chills became more frequent. One evening, while exploring the attic, he stumbled upon an old trunk hidden beneath a pile of cobwebs. Inside, he found documents detailing the manor's grim history. The most chilling discovery was a journal belonging to the previous owner, a man named Henry Blackwood. The journal described how Blackwood had become obsessed with the occult, performing dark rituals in an attempt to gain immortality. He had believed that the mirror was a gateway to another realm, a place where souls were trapped for eternity. Blackwood had vanished under mysterious circumstances, and the manor was left abandoned for decades. As the days passed, the disturbances grew more violent. Objects flew across rooms, and the mirror began to exhibit strange phenomena. At night, the reflection would show scenes that did not correspond to the actual room images of a desolate landscape, a shadowy figure standing ominously, and the woman in the tattered gown crying out for release. Determined to end the terror, the Carters sought the help of a local historian who specialized in the supernatural. The historian revealed that Blackwood's rituals had indeed opened a rift between worlds, trapping restless spirits within the manor. To close the rift, the family would need to perform a ritual of cleansing and release the trapped souls. The ritual required them to confront the spirits and acknowledge their suffering. As the family gathered in front of the mirror, they recited the incantations from Blackwood's journal. The air grew heavy with an otherworldly force, and the mirror's surface rippled like water. Shadows swirled around them, and the cries of the trapped souls grew deafening. With a final chant, the mirror shattered, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. The house fell silent, and the temperature returned to normal. The Carters felt a profound sense of relief, but the mirror's pieces revealed the chilling truth. A hidden compartment behind the glass contained a photograph of Henry Blackwood, his eyes hollow and haunted. Though the manor was now peaceful, the Carters knew they had uncovered only a fraction of Ravenwood Manor's dark history. The house remained a reminder of the horrors that had once been contained within its walls. The legend of Ravenwood continued to haunt the town, a chilling tale of a place where the past and present converged in terrifying ways. The Haunting of Ravenwood Manor, Unveiling the Dark Secrets of a Cursed Mansion.